Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing. It's your favorite journalist and whistleblower, which are both protected by the law. If you haven't had Joe Stewart, smash that subscribe button. That dude's in charge of OIA, Office of Internal Affairs, AIMS. Make sure he smashes it right now. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to the following patrons. Miss Rod, it's not your way, it's Norway. Buenas noches, keep your shoes on, homie. Golly G. Greñas. Gio, G-Ride, G, the prison psychologist, Fuerte, Mark, Zeus, Michigan Wolverines, Don't Trip, Put Me Out Sick Self, Keep Your Dick Out of My Cheerios, Malverde, AWOL Like Monty, Prison Palooza, Bone Crusher, Workshop, Booth, One Bad Yard Perro, Cherokee Cat, The Big Bad Wolf, Raider 62, L. Eli, Edgar, Gerardo, Steven, Rigo SD, Pelon, Eric, Not On My Watch, Who's Doing the Pipe, Denise, The Real McCoy, She Caught Me IEXing, Wasn't Me, Jay, A Pogue in the Six Pack, Strip Search Sergeant, Keith, Devil Dog, MCC Placa, Ricardo, Mel Adjusted, Bankroll, Suave, Carmine, The Pitbull, American Mestizo, Lori, 559CO, Ruben, CJ Zavalza, EOP Whisper, Fuck Your 602, Las Vegas Flights Live, I Got My Neo Vagina Dilated with Taxpayers' Money, that's a fact. Bria These Nuts, Lockdown 5, Crystal Bond, La Reina, Winston, Tony, the Mexican Snowman, El Skid, Hobie Cat, Lead With Love, Alberto Alv, SNY, Booty Bandit, J.I. Esquiel, Big Bad 48, Nova, Linda, The Retired CO, Mikey 559, Marius, Abuelita's Journey, Chevelle 66, Gigi, and Bad Karma. Trust me, you're the only one that hasn't signed up for that Patreon. Make sure you hit that link in the description below. You're definitely missing out. This episode right here, man, oh my goodness. I had to figure out how I was going to present it, right? Presentation. Hector, you were a lieutenant for the California Department of Corrections. How would you have worked around or worked through the California-Norway model? What would your style have been? How would you have tippy-toed? I'll be honest with you. I bounced. I left before I saw the writing on the wall. I saw the writing on the wall. I couldn't fucking stomach it. But if I so happened to still be working for the fucking prison, right? And if I was a lieutenant at CMF, California Medical Facility, you guys know that place, man. They got the car. You guys know the car, right? You got Warden Cueva, who's about to get confirmed. You know how it goes. Well, I'll be damned, man. Yesterday, you may or may not have had an inmate versus staff member CO basketball game at CMF. I'll be damned if it wasn't while OIG and headquarters were there to fucking confirm or vet acting Warden Cueva. These are all fucking facts. Again, man, I'm a journalist, a whistleblower, all protected, man. It would be a true shame to come after a guy like me. Make sure that chanate fucking hits hard when I say this shit. Basketball game. Inmates versus staff, right? If I was a lieutenant on a yard, I don't know what the setup looks like, right? But in my head, I'm just going to walk through a setup of Donovan Delta Yard in my head. And they picked my yard, right? The administration picked my yard, Delta Yard, to have a fucking basketball game. First of all, I'll be like this. Well, first of all, I would have called in sick, right? I would have definitely called in sick. I ain't fucking sure. Okay. Now, you guys are going to know my strategy. I would have called in sick. I wouldn't have showed up that day to work. I want no part of that. Now, second of all, let's say I did show up, which I wouldn't, but let's say I did show up, right? And there I fucking am in my office. I do not think I would leave my office, right? I don't think I would go outside because I'm not doing that, man. You're going to know where I stand, right? You're going to know where I stand. I don't give a fuck if you have every captain, Joe, Dick, and Harry, administrator from Sacramento, even better. You know where the fuck I stand. Now, they're on the yard. I see them walk through the window. There's a window of the blinds. I used to see inmates. Transgenders used to wave at me from there. Hey, motherfucker. It's a true story, man. Fucking transgenders loved me at Donovan, man. I never said that till right now. I knew what they were doing. I see the big wigs. They say it on the radio. observation, heavy traffic, right? Heavy traffic means you got some big wigs on the facility. They fucking come. There's a basketball court. I wouldn't be out there, right? Then you hear on the radio, housing unit 16, housing unit 16 through 20, release your basketball players. I'll fucking go with my little wastebasket, fucking throw up. Fuck. Oh. God, why? Why 12 more years? 12. Fuck. I could fall out of my chair right now. I could fucking fall out right now, go out backwards like Edgar Garcia. You know what I mean? Again, journalist. Fuck, I could do all kinds of fucking bullshit, man. I got the clerk in there looking at me with a big ass, the inmate clerk. I got the big ass inmate clerk with a big ass smile looking at me. He's like, that's crazy, huh, LT? Yeah, man, I don't know what to tell you. You ain't down with that shit, huh, LT? Come on, man. That's like me fucking. I say we want to arm wrestle. We might as well arm wrestle in here, man. What's up? There's nothing left. There's no more line in the sand. What you want to do? You want to get on my back, my boy? What you want to do? Kabuchi rides? You know what I mean? Like I would just joke to make the pain go away. You have all the fucking cocksucker puppet boy, puppet girls out there surrounding the fucking basketball court. You got the PIO out there, my boy. And now I say my boy because I'm thinking Donovan in my head. You got my boy. He is my boy, the PIO. I'm like, damn, my head. Like, I know what he's doing. He's playing the game. But fuck, man. Come on, bro. No, not the basketball game. The political game. I'm like, fuck, man. And you got all these young COs that ain't never been nowhere, been nothing, ain't never been touched up by an inmate, ain't never been fucked up, ain't never been in a riot, ain't never been in an attempted murder of a PO, peace officer, ain't never been in a fucking staff assault, ain't never been in a stabbing, a slashing, a riot. Ain't nobody ever seen nobody's brains get stomped the fuck out. These motherfuckers are oblivious. They think that they just took it. Hook, line, and sinker, man. Here's the bait. Boom. You want to make sergeant in a year and a half? Here you go. You want to make lieutenant? You're my next little pet. Oh, I got you, G. No, I got you. There I am, vomiting in the fucking trash can. Inmates are getting released to the fucking basketball courts. You got the fucking inmate clerk laughing with me and at me. I got my yard sergeant. Usually the yard sergeants are good, right? They're not like that one program sergeant I had in Bravo Yard that one time. But then he went back to the ATM. Just kidding, my boy. You know I love you. Anyways, man, but that yard sergeant right there, that yard sergeant that came from Tehachapi, what's up, my boy? What's up, homie? Anyways, that dude was built for the Yarda, man. Let me tell you. You got my boy right there, me and him, we're just fucking like shaking our head like, man, I don't understand this, right? Then all of a sudden we hear Code 1, medical emergency basketball court. A staff member injured, blew out his fucking knee. I'm like, oh, motherfucker, are you happy now? Is this what you wanted? This truly did happen. This truly did happen yesterday. CMF. This is why I'm telling the whole story. Just had to figure a juicy way to tell you guys. Hector, you're damn near psychotic. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, motherfucking not staff assault. Might as well be. Motherfucker blew out his knee, man. Probably I don't even know if the dude was fat. I don't know if it was a guy, a girl, old, young. I don't know. Motherfucker blew out their knee in a basketball game versus inmates versus staff on duty. When we're supposed to be watching these fools, making sure they don't jump over the fence or kill themselves. You got Charlie Yard going off. Bravo Yard going off. AR, motherfucking IEX. Well, they don't go to the hole no more. But you know what I mean? We got fucking the warden towing cars in the front. It's just, you got Joe Stewart getting promoted after the whole Hugo Pinnell thing. It's like, what the fuck? I didn't deserve any of this. God, like, hey, just send me back to Iraq. We'll cut and dry, man. We'll get this shit over with right now. What the fuck is this bizarro world? You got Cueva smiling ear to ear, cheesy, like, you got the managers looking. You got the motherfucking, you You got the CO on the ground. Look, I'm wearing my pajamas. This is the life, man. This is why I walked away from the department. I'd rather be in my PJs. Um, I was fucking looking like fucking Peter Griffin on the Family Guy. I'm gonna make a meme right now. After this, I'm gonna make a meme. This is gonna be beautiful. Make sure you guys like it on the Instagram. Hector __ Bravo. You got the motherfucking CO on the ground like Peter Griffin. You got the inmate not knowing what to do. You don't know. The inmate kind of wants to get involved, but he doesn't want to get involved because he remembers he's an inmate, right? Hector, you're a fucking dick. The inmate has a good heart, right? But he doesn't. He's like, oh, motherfucker. Hey, at what point do we stop playing the game, right? Like the Norway game or the basketball game, whatever the fuck, right? Like he motherfucking wants to motherfucking inmate wants to grab the CO. Like if he was fucking like, you ever see the Aztec warrior, the calendar, right? The inmate wants to pick up the fucking officer like the Aztec calendar. Motherfucker dead, like fucking bitch. You got the LT, you got me looking like I should have called in sick. I should have called in sick. I should have called in sick. The fuck? But I already knew better. Whenever I had those gut feelings, that was a wrap. Yeah, those gut feelings, listen to them. So there you go, man. Call the fucking ambulance. Send that motherfucker out. Now what do you have? Well, to me, that's a fucking incident. That's a fucking injured staff member. A notice of unusual occurrence, NOU at the least. You got to do some skiff forms. You got to do some workman comp forms. What if I don't even know I don't even want to know the circumstance. As a matter of fact, if an inmate bumped into him and he fell down, I'm not even writing that shit up as a battery on a peace officer. The least I gotta minimize this as much as possible, right, to make it less bullshit on my end. I'm gonna write it up. Oh, you better believe on this day during the fucking vetting of Warden Cueva, trying to show off. You fucking have the all the bigwigs out there. These fucking nobodies out there. I'm not knocking the inmates, man. Inmates are inmates. What else are they gonna do? This is a change from their daily routine, man. They fucking play some basketball with the COs. Who gives a fuck? For them. But the professionals should know, like, hey, man, this was bad from the jump. This was bad from the fucking start, man. So there I am, 10 cups of coffee in, suffering from ED. I just lost. When I heard the code 1, a patch of hair just fell out, man. The inmate clerk's just laughing at me, right? I'm like, that's all good, homie. I got you, man. Don't trip. So, you would think, man. Hey, in the game, kill game, man. That's a wrap. Hey, you know what? Cooler heads prevail. Hey, we tried this. It fucking didn't. Nah, man. Let's keep this fucking bitch going. There you go. Another motherfucker breaks something. Right here. Breaks. Right here. Right, I'm a journalist. Right here, wherever it was, from the fingernail up to the rotary cup, motherfucker, another CO goes down. Bang! Code 1, medical emergency. Another one? Fuck, you know what, man? Hold on, man. I gotta go take a shit. There's Lieutenant Bravo crying in the fucking restroom like, oh my God, man, my 5-year-old daughter, she better appreciate this. My wife doesn't appreciate me. I'm gonna fucking cheat on her. The fuck? No, this will be going through my head like, man, I fucking hate this. My fucking life fucking sucks. What the fuck? I ain't gonna make it. I ain't gonna fucking make it, man. I ain't gonna fucking make it. Right? You got my phone blowing up off the hook. You got my phone, my state fucking phone. All my homies calling, fucking clowning me. Ah! Hey, homie, you need any copies of skiff forms? That's the workman's comp forms. Hey, fuck off, man. You fuck everybody. Fuck all you guys, man. Fuck this place. Fuck this place, man. Is it worth it? Is it worth my fucking high blood pressure, my erectile dysfunction, my unhappiness, right? So the moral of the fucking story, 14:37 minutes in, is yesterday at CMF, you had an inmate versus staff member basketball game. Don't get it confused with incarcerated population. Remember, they changed that term. It's not fooling nobody. when everybody knows it's a bad idea, right? Even the Norwegians have contacted people. This is the true story. The Norwegians have contacted correctional staff members here in the United States in California and said, "Hey man, what the hell are you guys doing over there? We don't even play foosball with our inmates over here. What the hell are you guys doing?" You let me know what you think about that fucking whole. That's going in the Netflix series. That is going in the Netflix series. All right. That is going in the Netflix series. You cannot make any of this stuff. If I were to, you can't make this up. This is unfucking real. With that, the message for today, man, is you. It's almost self-preservation. The message for today is self-preservation. Does that mean to be selfish? Look, man, I would have called in sick off the top without saying. I wouldn't have been there for sure. You got to learn how to maneuver. If you're these young fucking kids, you got 50 years to go before you retire. You got to learn how to fucking maneuver, man. It's a marathon. It's not even, I used to tell these youngsters, pump your brakes. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Now it's an ultra marathon. It's a fucking death race. It's a baton death march. It's a fucking, good luck. Good fucking luck with the way the department's heading, right? Self-preservation, okay? I talked to a lot of people. And the consensus was like, yeah, Hector, these staff members are conflicted, right? They hear what you're saying, they see the bullshit that's happening, but they don't know if they should go all in. And my instant thing was like, no. I don't advise that they go all in. I understand they work for the department. If you go all in, you're gonna get got. Okay? It's strategy. It's strategy. If you cannot afford to go all in, don't go all in. I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what you are comfortable with, and do is what is in your realm. You guys saw yesterday I posted in 2019. We're in 2024. I fired off a memorandum to the inmate appeals coordinator. I said, yeah, this fucking acting captain doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's a fucking idiot. Keeps sending back all my fucking appeals. Fuck this fool. Well, they put me under investigation for insubordination. Now, anybody knows that's not insubordination, but that order came from Raquel Buckle. Also, headquarters, if you want me to stop, I'm gonna give you one name, Raquel Buckle. I'll leave it there. I felt comfortable, right? I felt comfortable. And after a fucking investigation, it was deemed not to be insubordination. It was deemed to be unprofessionalism, I guess. With that, man, I'm not. Do what you feel comfortable with. So guess what? If you don't feel comfortable, learn the policy, learn the law, learn your operational procedures. Title 15, DOM. Learn it, man. Learn it. Know it. Live it. Keep pushing forward.